Hello there and welcome back to SadDragonNoises VA. This is voice acting lesson 2, and this is the most important lesson that you have to understand as a voice actor or voice actress. And that is, don't compare yourself. Just don't. It's very, very easy in this career to get into the idea that you have to be better or have to be as good as the top level people or some of the people that you know and interact with daily. Their stuff does not relate to what you're doing. Don't compare yourself. Your talent and your acting skills are yours. They're what make you you. Everything you do, from practicing to pushing out a demo tape or what have you, fulfilling an audition, it's all based on what you do, not what they have done. You don't want to be like them. That's the most critical thing that I want most people to take away from this lesson, is that you do not want to be like that person. They're not looking for you to do them, right? They're looking for you to do you. They're here for you to sell you, for your skills, your interpretations, your versions. And that difference is what makes voice acting special, unique, and capable for pretty much anybody to get into this career, because it's not about what they're doing. I can't compete with Tara Strong, right? Tara Strong, Jim Cummings, Tom Kenny, all of these greats in the industry, right? Ron Perlman. I can't do Ron Perlman. I can only be me. Now, I can get close in terms of how I do my voice for some of these people and some of their characters, but I don't need to do them. That's the most important part here. You don't want to be them, you want to be you. Because the whole point of this career is selling your skills, selling your voice. There are people out here who can do one-to-one recreations of Mark Hamill's Joker. And there are people out here who can do one-to-one recreations of Tom Kenny's SpongeBob. Tara Strong's Raven is super easy for a lot of new young women in general to do, because it's this gravelly kind of voice area, and you just kind of around here area, and then you just say the lines, right? But the thing is, I'm not trying to do Tara. I can't be Tara. Tara, first of all, is still alive. And so they're going to hire her. Why would they hire me just because I can do the voice, when they can hire her and have all of her skills that are readily available? Why would they hire me when they could have her? Why would they hire me when they could have Alex Brightman? Just because I can do kind of a Beetlejuice voice doesn't mean that I'm going to get any of his jobs, because he's still alive and is reputable. They're not buying me because I can do the voice. In terms of Tara Strong, her name recognition within the industry and within the public is so massive that just because I can do some voices that are kind of similar, I'm not going to get her jobs. I can't get Alex Brightman's job. I can't get Richard Horvitz's job. Richard Horvitz, Tom Kenny, Jim Cummings, Tara Strong. Don't know every single one of these people. There's all of these greats in the industry, but they have name recognition. And not only do they have name recognition, they have character recognition. Because if people don't know the names, they can certainly remember the characters. Because the minute I say Dora the Explorer, you know that voice actress. You know her voice. You know what she's capable of. She has so many more other jobs that she's done within the industry. People in this industry aren't looking for you to do their characters. They're not looking for you to be that person. They're looking for you to be unique, different, and bring your own interpretation of stuff to things. I can't get hired just for I can do the SpongeBob laugh. Am I going to get hired for SpongeBob? It's not going to happen. Not when they can say, I booked Tom Kenny, and say Tom Kenny above something. Or when they can just be the voice actor for SpongeBob. Or with the original cast. That sells things so much within this industry Don't try to compare yourself to other people. Don't try to sell yourself by looking at other people. Don't try to be like them. Be yourself. You can look at them for inspiration. You can look at them as something that you can try to do as like a voice-like, because learning a voice-like is learning a type of technique you can do with your throat. And then you can put your own spin on it. You don't want to be Mark Hamill. You don't want to be Tara Strong. You don't want to be Ron Perlman. You want to be somebody who can do voices in that area, but you don't want to be them. You want to be yourself. You want to be your own person. Bring your own interpretation to this type of thing. And by comparing yourself to other people, even people within your own group, right? Like, let's say you have a friend who's excellent, on top, perfect every single time, or is just like amazing at it. I've got somebody in my head who follows me named Remy Voices. I cannot match Remy's like energy level for voice acting anime. He's very, very good at what he does. I can't do it. Like, I'm proud of what he's able to do. I look at him and go, dang, that's the kind of like delivery level of confidence that I want to have. But I'm not trying to be him. And I'm not trying to compare myself to him just because of what he does. I'm not going to take I'm not going to take what he does and look at myself and be like, well, I can't do that, so obviously I'm not going to do this, or I'm not good at this. No, I am good at being a voice actor, and so are you. You just have to let go of this idea that you have to compare yourself to people just because you think they're better. Stop worrying about what's better. Learn the techniques, sure. Learn to be more confident, sure. Don't compare yourself. It is legitimately the worst thing you can do. It is the number one reason voice acts stop doing work. Because you look at other people and you're like, why even try? Why even try to do this when there are so many people so much better than I am? I let that happen to me. I let that happen to me a while ago. Back in 2017 is when I started, and I kept getting booked for projects, but they never went anywhere, and they kept falling off, and I just kept going, what's going on? Why is nothing? Why is it my fault? Why is it my fault that these projects aren't reaching the finish line? Am I just not good enough with my voice? That wasn't the case. It was financial issues or schooling issues, but in some of these cases. So don't worry about don't compare yourself. Rule 0 of voice acting is don't compare yourself, because it will destroy any hope you have of moving forward in this career. I love y'all. I hope y'all take away that just be yourself, okay? In any case, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this, fucking like, comment, share, repost, and follow me for more voice lessons. Follow. Please. It helps me and it'll help you. I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.